This here is called Stargazer, and it's made by Estelle Yarns. Now Estelle Yarns is Canadian, and they distribute within Canada to retail stores. They do not sell directly to the end user, so finding this may be a little bit of a trick to do it, but you can go on their website and see if there's any of their online stores that they have as customers that will be willing to ship it to you if you're outside of Canada. Now you can see that this yarn is fabulous. Look at this. Isn't that great? So what we want to do is when we do the knitting, we don't want to touch this beautiful ruffle in the middle. We want to work within the loops. So let's get started on making the Stargazer scarf. Oh yeah, just one side note, it doesn't come like this. It actually comes as a skein, and you have to wrap it up. I did it already off camera so that I could be prepared to film today, but it's normally just provided like because this is considered a high-end yarn, it's wrapped like high-end, so it's provided as a skein and not a ball. So now let's get started on this tutorial. To get started, I'm going to not go on the end loop because I'm just kind of scared that's going to fall out, even though it's probably not. But I'm going to go to the second over, and I'm using a 5mm crochet or knitting needle today, and I'm going to be it's a US 8. So all I want to do to cast on is just slip it through, and I want to do this 8 times. I want only 8 stitches. So there's 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so we have all 8 on there now, and all we just have to do now is start knitting. The knitting process, you'll never see your stitches because that fabulous yarn is going to be able to cover it. So what we want to do now is that we just want to take and knit as normal, but we never ever want to take the whole thing and wrap the whole thing around, because what's going to happen is that we're going to lose our stitches. So we just have to make sure that this stays open, and we just want to make sure that we get into the outside loop only. So just looking for the next loop, which is right there, and we want to knit that as normal. Okay, so there's one. So we're going to come to the next one, so we just want to jump. You can see, I call it like train tracks. They're kind of separating the loops, so you can really obviously tell in this one where the loops are. So on the casting on process, it's actually really simple, and what's going to happen is that all that beautiful ruffle that you see on the edge point right here is just going to all twist up and look absolutely stunning. People that are buying this stuff up like crazy are just raving like mad on how wonderful this yarn is. So of course I have to buy it and make a scarf for myself just because everybody else is. It's so not right to do that. It's like the Joneses, but hey, when people find a good thing, why not share? Okay, so this is all it is. So there's no fancy stitch work. You're not going to see it. So it's just regular knitting back and forth. And the casting on process is very, very simple. That's what intimidates everybody to want to buy it in the first place. But once they understand it, then they realize how much more that you can get out of their knitting. This is very much like the Red Heart Sachet or the Peyton's Pirouette as well. This yarn is very similar to Ruffalina by Bernat as well, but not as, the coloring is just so much better. So you can see it's kind of draping like curtains. Isn't that fabulous? So what we want to do now is begin the next process. So to begin, we're just going to switch it, and we're going to switch our knitting needles. So we still have all 8 on there, so that's good, and we just want to knit as normal. So we just have to go back and forth, making sure we grab every one of the loops. So we don't want to ever jump any loops like we did with the Red Heart Sachet. I recommended it with the Peyton's Pirouette as well. With this one, I wouldn't recommend it. And I just realized that now that I'm seeing it coming together, I've seen a scarf like this done in metallic gold. Oh my god, was it beautiful. I didn't even realize it was this yarn until I just started seeing it come together now. It's almost like a red carpet kind of scarf to it. So heading to California next week anyway, so maybe I'm gonna have to get this done in order to wear it when I'm in California. So I'm gonna now just finish off. So we just have to go back and forth as long as you want to make it. You'll get a nice generous length scarf out of this. And what we're going to just do next is going to show you how to do the casting off. So let's turn it again and begin the casting off process. And this is very much like what we did with the Red Heart Sachet, the Peyton's Pirouette, the Twist and Twirl. It's all the same. So we just go into the next loop. We're going to knit as normal. Okay, and then we're going to knit the next one. Okay, so now what I want to do is that I want to slip in my knitting needle over here, grab the first one, and just gently pull it over the last one we just knitted. Okay, and we want to do that all the way across. So knit, and then pull the first one over. Okay, so just continue to do that all the way across, and I'll meet you back up on the last one where we'll finalize off this scarf. Okay, I'm knitting my very last one available that we have. So we never want that yarn to kind of twist up. We always want to stay on the one side, and we're just going to finally knit this last one over. Okay, just going to pull that last one over. So we got one more on there. Okay, and got to be very gentle at this point now. Is that I'm going to trim the yarn coming from the ball. So you got to make sure you leave enough on there when you're done. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab a crochet hook because it's just going to be much easier. Just slip it through the loop that we have that I've been holding. Okay, and I want to grab this yarn and the remainder and pull it all the way through. Pull all of that stuff through. Just like that. Okay, and I want to tie that into a knot. A nice tight knot. Okay, and then all I'm going to just do now is that I'm going to trim close to the knot. And what's going to happen is when you do this, you're going to find yourself is that the ruffles are actually going to fold right over top of that, and you'll never even see it. And that is how you operate the Stargazer.